Good evening. This is Akash Bani. The news read by Shabashati Bhattacharjee. The government has convened an all-party meeting on July 19 ahead of the monsoon session of Parliament. The session will commence on July 20 and will continue till August 11 in the old building. Earlier, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi urged all parties to contribute towards productive discussions on legislative business and other items during the monsoon session. In a tweet, Mr. Joshi said there will be a total of 17 sittings in this session lasting 23 days. The first IIT campus outside India will come up at Zanzibar in Tanzania, the Ministry of External Affairs said. A Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) has been signed for the setting up of a campus of IIT Madras in Zanzibar. The agreement was signed last night in the presence of External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar and Zanzibar's President Hussein Ali Munil. The emir said this campus is reflective of the long-standing friendship between India and Tanzania and a reminder of the focus India places on building people-to-people ties across Africa and the global south. It said the National Education Policy (NEP 2020) recommends that high-performing Indian universities will be encouraged to set up campuses in other countries. Dr. Jaishankar is on a 4-day official visit to Tanzania. He also attended a deck reception hosted on board INS Trishul with the President of Zanzibar. In a tweet, Dr. Jaishankar described his meeting with the President of Zanzibar as delightful. He also appreciated his strong commitment to a stronger India-Zanzibar partnership. Dr. Jaishankar said that our development partnership and defense cooperation and domains with which he is closely associated. During the visit, Dr. Jaishankar will hold high-level talks and co-chair the 10th Joint Commission meeting with his counterpart, who will visit a water supply project funded by the Government of India line of credit and call on top leadership. The minister will also meet with the members of the Parliamentary Friendship Group for India and inaugurate an India-Tanzania business meeting. Later, he will address the Indian diaspora and inaugurate the bust of Swami Vivekananda in Dar es Salaam. The United States has said that India is among one of the most sought-after players on the global stage, and the US has taken its own step to develop further the relationship between the two countries. The US National Security Council's coordinator for Indo-Pacific Affairs, Kurt Campbell, described Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent state visit to US as absolutely historic. Talking to a news agency, Mr. Campbell said that India and US successfully took the bilateral relationship to the next level. He termed the ties between US and India as the most important relationship on the planet and stressed that it has now ascended to the top layer. Meanwhile, US Ambassador to Kiev Bridget A. Brink said that India, with its rising global profile and G20 presidency, can contribute in ending the war in Ukraine. Briefing a group of Indian reporters, she said, India's leadership is critical in addressing several global challenges, and New Delhi's increasing concern over the adverse impact of the war on the global south creates the ground for its role in diffusing the crisis. She further said the United States hopes to work with its partners and allies around the world, including India, to support freedom and democracies. As part of India's G20 presidency, the 4th edition of the Space Economy Leaders Meeting began in Bengaluru today. Addressing the delegates at the inaugural event, Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh said that under PM Modi, the Indian space program's benefits were extended to neighboring friendly countries, and as part of space sector reforms, the private partnership was encouraged in this sector. He said that due to this decision, 140 startups have come up by successfully contributing to the Indian space program. Dr. Singh said that the space programs in the country have experienced a quantum jump in the last 8 to 9 years. India is today a frontline nation through its Chandrayaan and Gaganyaan programs. In his address, Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Education Rajkumar Ranjan Singh said that the space sector is today a $1 trillion economy and countries can share the benefits through bilateral and multilateral cooperation. The two-day meeting on the theme Towards a New Space Era has participation from the heads of national space agencies, leaders of space industries of G20 countries and various guest nations. ISRO Chairman Somnath S, InSpace Chairman Dr. Pavan Goenka and G20 Sherpa Amitabh Kant also spoke on the occasion. That's all in this news. Namaskar.